There's no denying that you can make a ton of money flipping real estate. But as much as you can make a lot of money, you can also lose a lot of money if you don't know what you're doing. Don't worry though, that's why I'm here. I flipped over 100 properties, I have 13 employees in my flip business, and I've made millions of dollars doing so. So in today's video, I'll be sharing with you the 5 things I learned to help me make money while flipping properties every single time. Let's get into the video. Number 1, it all depends on choosing the right area. The mistake a lot of real estate investors are doing right now in this new real estate market is going to cheaper markets to flip houses because the houses are cheap. The barrier to entry is lower. However, we as sophisticated investors don't want to do that just because it's cheap. It doesn't matter. Is it a good area? Are there things like good GDP growth? Is there good job growth? Is there good population growth? Do people even want to live there? Is there good rental demand? Will it lead to an increase in real estate prices? These are the things that we really care about, and we want to choose a city that has those things. For example, the main area I flip in, which is Kitchener-Waterloo, Ontario, Canada. If you never heard of that because you're not Canadian, no harm, no foul. It is 1 hour south of Toronto. I'm sure you heard of Drake. He's from Toronto. So my area is not the cheapest. Actually, houses are pretty expensive. The average house is about $600,000, $700,000 Canadian, which is about $2 USD. But for Canada, that's a very, very expensive market, and a lot of real estate investors scoff at buying even these properties. However, the reason why I'm here, I don't care about price. I care about, do people want to live here? And being 1 hour south of Toronto, we have massive industries, massive jobs, a very diverse economy, and people are moving here in droves every single day. So this is the type of area that you really want to focus on, so you can flip your properties and sell them quickly to somebody moving to the area or just rebuying more properties in that area. So our ideal buyer and clientele are families. So we're focusing on buying in nice neighborhoods that are close to schools, highways, amenities, baseball fields, libraries, etc. We're really focusing on buying in those areas, being a little picky, and then flipping really, really great quality houses that people want to move in there. The second thing you want to do is get a good deal. So if you're a serious flipper like me, you really can't be buying deals off of the MLS with a realtor. I know it's easy, you call up the realtor, they send you a deal, you negotiate, you think you got a deal, but you really didn't. Now, especially for the past 2 years, this was a huge mistake, but even in this new real estate economy we're seeing now where prices are declining and it seems like things are on sale, you still don't wanna buy a flip from a realtor unless you can prove that it's a smoking deal, but it's so hard. 99.9% of the time, it is not a smoking deal. It may be a good deal, but for flipping, you wanna make damn sure you got a smoking deal because your profit as a flipper really all entails on the buy, the discount of where you bought it from. So the formula we use that I always talk about on my channel is after repair value, ARV, times 0.80% minus renovations equals purchase price. Now, if that seemed like a crazy Einstein calculation and you also failed grade 12 math like me, don't worry, I'm gonna explain it right here. So if I'm looking at a property and I know it's gonna be worth $600,000, let's say, when I'm done with the Fruitful style renovation and it's totally pimped out, then I take that times 0.8%, which gives me $480,000, but I still have to renovate the property, which an average Fruitful reno is about $100,000. So 480 minus 100,000 equals $380,000. So if I'm gonna buy a property that could be worth $600,000 once it's renovated, I need to buy that property at $380,000. Now, if you buy a property based on this formula, you will almost always make money. However, don't buy purely based on this formula. This is kind of the quick check to see if we can even go into the property and make sure it's gonna work. Once we are about to buy the property, that's when we do the actual spreadsheet and make damn sure by the penny we're gonna make money. However, I've never lost money buying a property based on that Einstein formula, which I'm gonna call now the Fruitful formula. Number 3, you wanna stick to cosmetics only. This is the type of business we're in. We only make money on the frilly stuff. We wanna stay away from massive restructuring, taking down massive walls and putting up beams, redoing the roof, tearing it off, foundation issues where the house is kind of tilting like this. We wanna stay away from those areas unless you're a super sophisticated investor and you're getting a dirty ass deal. Now, the type of flips that we really focus on are just really, really ugly houses, but the house is solid. The bones are awesome, the brick's in good condition, the roof is fine, no problem. I can change the shingle roof, that's cool. But we're not buying major structure problems. I'm buying houses that have really ugly shag carpeting from 1970. I'm buying things where the kitchen is totally outdated. My Fruitful formula for flipping is kitchen, floors, baseboards, doors, and out. That's what I want to do. That's what I want to focus on, and that's what the people pay for. Now, I've ran into a couple of flips where they were century homes, very, very old, and we had to redo all the plumbing in the basement because the tree roots got in there and clogged up all the drains, all those kind of nightmares, foundation issues. And even when I marketed it on MLS to sell to a buyer, and I said, oh, well, you know, we changed all the plumbing underground, we changed the foundation, this house is never falling down anymore. Things that we care about as investors, because buyers don't give a shit. All the buyers went, cool, but does it have a nice tap? What does the kitchen look like? Are there nice mirrors in the bathroom? It's like, what the hell are you talking about? Bruh. But that's what buyers want, so that's what we need to focus on only or mostly as real estate investors. And going off of number 3, number 4, spend money on what matters, which is design features. I'm telling you, the nice mirror in the bathroom, don't overlook that. The nice doorknobs that don't have a swoop, maybe they're just a square, nice modern black doorknob. Those are the little things that novice investors don't know, but investors like us who are more so designers, we understand all of this stuff, and our houses kick serious ass, and the buyers literally go nuts over them every single time because we get all of those little details that cost like $50 more, $100 more for a nice mirror, you know, $100 more for a nice gold tap in the kitchen rather than a 2004 chrome tap. We're spending money on all the things that really matter to make the house really shine and seem like an HGTV designed house rather than a nice flip that some Home Depot renovation guy did. And last but not least, number 5, you want to stage your properties. This is super important and really sets apart the little babies from the big daddy investors or the big mommy investors. Staging your flips is so damn important because regular Joe buyers can't picture anything. They don't have an imagination. They don't know anything about real estate. All they like is nice fancy homes. So we have to literally take their hand and show them what their lifestyle is gonna look like should they buy this house. So we're setting up the kitchen. We're setting up the living room. It is super important to help buyers see what their lifestyle is gonna look like. And the mistake so many flippers make is yes, they don't do the staging. The house looks amazing, but there's no staging. And I'm always telling them, dude, are you sure you wanna not stage this house? I'm telling you, we can stage it for you. And they go,
no, I don't wanna spend the $2 grand, $1,500. Just put it on the market. The market's hot. It'll sell by itself.
And it doesn't. I'm telling you, staging is absolutely paramount when it comes to flipping. It's just that little final je ne sais quoi on the flips. Anyway, guys, that's the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you really want to kick ass at flipping real estate, you definitely want to watch this next video.